This is my story. I've been abused, raped, and abandoned. I was raped by my stepfather as a toddler up into the 4th grade. And I believe it only stopped once I got to 4th grade is because I actually spoke up to my grandmother about it. And she told my mom. And from that point on, around that time, I had to have been 8. I could be wrong. But once my grandma got off the phone with my mom rushed over and she took all of us to the hospital. Got checked and everything. Around that time, a caseworker came in and she used to come to my grandma's house to talk to us because around that time, my mom thought it was just best we just stay with my grandma. So she used to come in, talk to us, and I think they came to the conclusion that they were going to put me on medication and I was going to have to take therapy session. No one else. I thought that was a little strange, but mind you, I'm young. But I'm knowing right from wrong. So I felt the way, but I did what the woman said. I explained myself, everything I was going through. I didn't mind speaking up. But I really feel like a lot of things were just swept under the rug. And I'm going to tell you why. And no, this wasn't the only person that raped me. But we'll get more into that. But months later, my mother decided to get right back with the man that raped me and my siblings. The same man that used to beat on her. I was so devastated and lost. Like, this is really who is raising us. You can only imagine my mindset from that point on. That's why a lot of times I was quiet. But I still spoke up, but I was quiet. Trying to understand why my family was so messed up like it was. And mind you, I had aunties that knew about this. And most of them thought I was lying. And that's why I said it stopped at 4th grade. Because I think he knew then I was getting older. And I didn't mind speaking up. So it stopped on my end. I don't know about my siblings, but it for sure stopped on my end. I was thankful, but I was so irritated by the fact that why are we still around this person? It didn't make a lick of sense. And that was one of the reasons we were on and off living with my grandmother. And that's why I say I'm so thankful for my grandma. Because it was times we would live in the house with that man. And my mother would be out doing I don't know what, just gone. And the only person we could go talk to was my grandmother. She understood and she saw just like everyone else. But they didn't do anything. Mind you, he was already sick. So he died years later. And around that time, we were living off his check, his disability check. When they first got together, yes, they did.